Hey guys, it's Kingsnightbricks. So in this video I'm going to show you my Lego Space Shuttle mock. So this mock was designed by Andrew Hawkins, and yeah, first of all, the designer uploaded this model a few years or months ago on Lego Ideas, and it got 10,000 votes, but unfortunately it was rejected, and so yeah, we didn't get an official Lego Space Shuttle mock or model. So yeah, the instructions I got it from the internet, from a Facebook group, and yeah, eventually I built it. First the shuttle and then the external tank and the solid rocket boosters a week ago or so. And all together, it looks pretty awesome. And I'm a huge fan of the space shuttle era and the space shuttle itself. It's a magnificent spacecraft, and so let's get it started. So first, in the front you can see the space shuttle. I put some stickers on it, or decals. It represents the space shuttle Atlantis. It was the last space shuttle to launch in space in 2011 on STS-135 with 4 astronauts. And so on the side we can see the huge solid rocket booster. Both are nearly identical, except the top part is a little bit different in color. And so yeah, let's show you the space shuttle first. So let's start with the cockpit. So on the cockpit you can see the huge window. It is actually a Lego City space shuttle cockpit. This is printed here, and those two. And here are some vinyl stickers sticked onto the cockpit to make it represent the space shuttle and look more realistic. Here's the small hatch where the astronauts climb on board the shuttle from the launch tower, the launch pad 39A or 39B. And yeah, it's the same launch pad where the Saturn V rocket launched for the lunar missions. And yeah, so the other side is almost identical, but there's no hatch. And here is the Atlantis writing on each side. On top of the cockpit we can see the two top windows. Yeah, they are stickers, and unfortunately we can't see inside the shuttle. But yeah. So I will show you the rest of the shuttle when I detach it from the external tank. So here is the solid rocket booster. It's pretty huge. And so here we can see a better view of the external tank. So unfortunately my stand broke off, and I will fix that in a second. So I put the stand back on and it stands up nicely. So yeah, I was about to show you the external tank. So this one is pretty huge, and it's entirely made almost out of dark orange parts, with some tan parts and regular orange parts and some brown here and there. Yeah, like a year ago those parts were extremely expensive. Those only came out in the Space Shuttle Adventure and the other one that got re-released. But with the Super Mario sets, those pieces were released again, and they are fairly cheap now and cost about $1 each or €1 each. And there are 12 of them built onto the external tank, and so it looks pretty cool. So the top of the tank is pretty cool. It's a modified instruction. It's not the actual instruction of Andrew Hawkins, but he made several other versions and also made a newer version of the shuttle without the cockpit piece and without those cone pieces and cylinder pieces. So yeah, let's show you the side view of the external tank. Here you can see a fuel pipe going from the top down to the bottom, and it's a thing attached in reality to the shuttle. And those solid rocket boosters lift the shuttle up, and here are the 3 engines of the shuttle, and those are also activated during launch and get fueled by the external tank too. And now let's show you the shuttle. So here's a better view first of the external tank without the shuttle. And the shuttle is attached on those Technic axle and those 2 pins with the stud on top. And here is the thing where the shuttle is attached to the tank, and looks pretty cool. Here's the bottom of the tank, and you also can detach the solid rocket boosters to make to simulate a real life launch. But yeah, I only got it displayed with the boosters on, and yeah, it broke, unfortunately. And let's attach it back on, and here we can see the tank in its full glory. So now onto the shuttle. So here you can see the shuttle Atlantis, and yeah, on the side is a nice stickers with the NASA logo, the meat bowl, and the United States, and also the US flag. And yeah, the cockpit itself can be opened, and you can see 4 micro astronauts in it. They came with the ISS and the Saturn V. And you also can put 3 others on the lower deck, but I don't have that many. And put the cockpit back on. So here's the front view. Looks very nicely and detailed. So the wings are pretty cool build. Uses lots of wedge plates and different colors. So from top they look pretty cool, but from the bottom you can see some color differences. And on the real life shuttle it all used to be black and not that colorful, but it's Lego and you can't represent everything with it. So it's pretty accurate to the real life shuttle. So here we can see the thrusters of the main engine of the shuttle. They are 3 in total, and 2 of these lower, I think they are the OMS thrusters. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not that expert. And on the wing, you can open up those wedge plates. It's when the shuttle lands, they open to brake the shuttle in speed. And in the real life shuttle, the parachute comes out of there, I think, and deploys, and the shuttle eventually loses speed. Yeah, so this version doesn't have a landing gear. The landing gear is in the front and 2 in the back. And so yeah, you also can open up the loading bay, and there he is. There is the cannon arm or the robot arm, and you can grab satellites and deploy satellites and all that stuff. Here is the docking adapter where you can dock with the ISS or other stuff, and this is a small container. It's the Leonardo, I don't know how to call it. It brings cargo up to the ISS, or it used to be bringing cargo up. And here is the loading bay itself with lots of G-slopes, and put it all back together and close the doors. So yeah, that was my review on the Lego Space Shuttle mock. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe, and see you next time, my Lego friends.